Didn't think I was going to be doing another one of these for a while. So The Darkness. Yeah. What the fuck? Seriously, watching this movie, honestly, after watching this movie, I don't even... This was a movie that literally I told everyone, I was like, this is going to be good. It's got Kevin Bacon. It's got the dude from Gotham who plays Bruce Wayne. How can this be bad? How can this be bad? And it's, you know what scares me even more? I believe it was made by Blumhouse. Look, Blumhouse does not make bad horror movies. Like a lot of them, but... I mean, holy shit. I don't even know where to start with this shit. Seriously, like, I don't... What the fuck? Like, seriously, what the fuck? This isn't even a horror movie. I'm gonna honestly tell you what this movie starts out as. Like, I'm watching this film slowly and surely. And I can honestly say that this movie should not be called The Darkness. But it should be called Intense Family Uncomfortable Cringy Drama. Oh, by the way, there's an Indian curse, but don't worry, it'll only take up like 10 minutes of your time. I don't know what to say there. Literally, I'm watching this movie. I am watching this movie, and I am just saying to myself, holy shit, is it over? Holy shit, is it over? Because watching this movie was literally the equivalent of death. I'm not even kidding. Like, this movie starts out like this kid. He's autistic. He's like slightly autistic. And he gets these Indian stones. He steals them from an Indian reservation in the Grand Canyon that his parents and his family are visiting. And it's like all of a sudden after he gets these stones, he is 100% autistic. Like, he doesn't respond to anything, barely. It's like he went from slight to like, holy fuck. I didn't know Indian stones could do that. But anyway, after this, it's like you find out that the girl has an eating disorder, and it's like, this is not scary, this is stupid. But that was actually kind of gross, because it's like she would throw up in a box or a Tupperware and then hide it under her bed. What the it's like this kid is literally playing with like rocks and shit, and it's making things happen in the house, and everyone just constantly says, this is because our family is in danger of hurting ourselves. This movie literally, it's like someone took a court-appointed psychiatrist for a kid and had him dumb down a movie for everyone to watch. Seriously, because I'm watching this movie, guys, and it's like, this is just pure torture. This whole movie, everyone's just like, okay, weird shit's happening in the house, and they literally, the whole fucking time, ignore it. They just ignore it. They figure, hey, you know, weird shit happens. It happens to everyone. It happens to all the families. It's like, no, this shit does not happen to families. This shit is cursed. You need to get the fuck out, and you actually need to start acting like this is a horror movie. God damn it. Just holy shit. I don't know why Kevin Bacon was in this movie. Kevin Bacon can literally get any role he wants nowadays, and he's just like, I'll take this one. Big time. I'm sad the following is gone, Kevin Bacon, but you don't need to kill your career over a bad horror movie. So by the time we get to the end of this movie, it goes full 15 minutes of Paranormal Activity, the marked ones and shit, and it's like, okay, I found these two weird Mexican ladies from a friend, and now they're gonna help us figure out what's going on in our house, because now we care. Literally, this takes 15 minutes. They walk around the house with the family chanting stuff, and then stuff starts sparking, flying. It feels like the end. Actually, it feels like the end of the last Paranormal Activity. I don't know which one that is. I think it's 4, 5, I don't know. The Ghost Dimension. That's what it's called, the Ghost Dimension. It feels like the last 15 minutes of the Ghost Dimension. And the ending line in this movie, guys, the ending line in this fucking movie, I swear to God, is, so they're taking the kid, like these spirits that live in the rocks, and there's like a hole in the wall and shit. I don't even know how to explain it. But anyway, the kid is being taken away by these spirits, and Kevin Bacon comes in and goes, no, take me instead. Leave the kid. Leave my son, because I'm not scared. And it's like, Why? So anyway, they take Kevin Bacon, and then the kid gets suddenly autistified. I don't know. And then literally he's like, Dad, I'm not afraid anymore. And he picks up the rocks and puts them back into place because the portal leads back to where he found the rocks. Everything's fine. They're having a picnic in the park. Fuck you. This movie's terrible. I cannot believe I sat through this. This movie is like an hour and a half. It felt like 3 fucking hours. I'm not even kidding. It's such a painful piece of shit. And to be honest, guys, just don't watch The Darkness. Just don't. Leave it alone. I'm not going to ask you if you watched it. I'm not even going to ask you to subscribe. Just watch this video and know not to watch The fucking Darkness because I'm Nighthawk. And don't watch The fucking Darkness.